Okay, let's see where we left off. I noted in the videos I should put this up here so the closed captioning doesn't block what's down here, right? Yeah. There. Today's topic is how to make an if statement. So for anybody, the one person that's still left in the world that reads basic, that would be, might as well use caps locks. If, then, go to. Oh, whoops. No. So, if value equals whatever values equal, then go to another line in the code, essentially. That's the way you break it down in assembly. Yeah. We're going to use a compare to check a value, and then when that value reaches the desired value, then we'll go somewhere else in the code, execute that. Okay, sounds simple. Okay, where we left off here, I want to get back. For those of you who came here from the previous video, I suppose you could just go undo, undo, undo. I want to get to the point where we have the animated pixel again, right? Which I should have saved, I suppose. That would have been wise. And I could say, just go to animated pixel and we'll go from there. But we'll do that this time. Let's see how my memory fails me when we get to that point. Today, let's see if I can just quickly rehash this into an animated pixel. And that is GIMP draw loop. Yep. And that will make it loop, and it's updating the position, and it should actually do something right away. What do we have? Boom, it jumps really quick, so we need a timer. I happen to know that if you were from way back when, my nested loop has a timer in it. There's one. Handy, I'll just copy that. And down here at the bottom of the draw loop, I'll add in my timer. Save that. And we have a moving pixel. Let me bring it down so we can see it a little better. This is going to now be DW. I didn't leave it to run long enough to illustrate that it only would have gone to 255 and come to a screeching halt. I'm going to start at 0. I'm going to bring my position Y down a little so we can see what's going on. Okay, I might as well just take another break. And there, okay. Well, why is it still... Oh, yes. Why is it still stopping at 255 class? Word, yes. Nifty. So here's what I'd like to have happen. We're going to create an if statement. This is the rudiments of collision detection. I want to make it so when that dot hits the wall, it goes back to the other side. It goes back to 0. Your endless screen. What was it? Asteroids, whatever. Early video game. It was endless. Also, I don't want to leave trails in this process, so I will grab this entire pixel here, and then up here before we update, we will make a mask. And I don't need to worry about setting the variable. I will just quite simply turn that to 0. That should erase the pixel. Yeah. Great. Let's get that if statement going. So we want to do a compare. That will be right after we do the math. Right? So we're going to comp position X. There. to value, now we know 319 is the edge of the screen. But here's the thing, we're not drawing it yet. So, we can go, wait until it goes off screen, all right? And then what we're going to do is reset it to 0. Okay, so I'm going to do that with a jump. Jump if equal to this value here, and then we'll create a subroutine. I'm wrestling over what to call it. It's going to be called, well, what's it do? It's collide right, yeah. R, we'll do it like that. Whoops, collide. I'm Coolio. Try my new drink, collide here. Collide. Collide? There we go. Jeez. Collide. Let's go down here and make our collide subroutine outside of the program. That would be name. There, now it's a subroutine. And what are we going to do? We want to take our position X. We know a collision has occurred. Down here, and move into there the value of 0. Okay. Now, because of the way we called it, I can't just go return. Because normally you can go call, right? But here we have a condition, and it only allows for jumps. It would be nice if there was a condition call function feature built in, but I'm afraid we have to make that ourselves. The way we'll do that is return right, I guess. Return R, return back to this label. Yeah, that's what we'll have to do. So when this is done doing its thing, it will just jump back to return. Yeah, okay, let's see what happens. Oh, not specified. 18 and 44. Guess what happened? Guess. Yeah, let me get this out of the way. There. Might as well start at 44 here. What is it? What's the answer, folks? Is it? No, it's not bite me. It is word. Why is that? Because it's this value. If I did it that much, it wouldn't. Byte would not go up to 320, right? So what was the other one? 18 is right here. Well, tell me, what's the word? What's the word? Here we are. Okay, cross your fingers, and when it hits the screen, it comes in on the other side. That is an example of a if statement in assembly using jump commands. If then goto. I'm back. What did I forget to do, folks? I said I was going to save the animated version once I had created it. I don't need to, really. What we will do, though, is save this as in if. Here, if goto. There, okay. Assembly in our lessons folder. There. Okay. Now, so I don't start writing over this, what do? Mark it read only, close it, go back to our test, and resume from there.